Now check out this mouldable plastic. It comes in granulated form, and I'm going to put some in here, maybe about that much, just to show you a demonstration of this. Flick the kettle on. Once that's boiling hot, I'm going to pour it on top of them granules. In the meantime, I'm going to put the lid on this. There's no children around here, but just be careful if you do get this stuff. Now I'm going to pour boiling hot water onto that. About that much. Now watch it change from opaque white into clear little granules. They'll virtually disappear. I'm going to pour the water out and I'm going to mould this. Now bear in mind it's very hot, so I want it to cool off just enough so I can touch it with my hands. Okay, now that's gone clear, so let's go and pour that out. Kind of sticks to the bottom of the bowl a little bit. Now this stuff does stick to your hand if it's too hot. If you leave that hot water in too long, it'll stick to your fingers. So just be very careful. You can kind of know by just touching like that, very gently. See how it's rolling together? It's very shiny, shimmering little crystals. Look. It's not sticking to my fingers, because I can feel it. It's hot, but a little bit wet. Now I'm going to mould it. Now you can mould that into any shape you want. Look, as I mould it further, it's changing into a barrel shape or whatever shape you want. You can elongate it. Now, the longer it's in the air, going colder, it starts going rigid. It stays malleable like this for quite a while. It's only the cool temperature that will make it go solid, eventually very solid. In the meantime, you can do whatever you want with this. Okay, let's just see that, it'll go like that. In fact, let me just show you. If I put this under cold water, watch it go from clear to opaque. It'll take on that shape in a very rigid manner. So I'm removing the heat now. It's gradually going semi-opaque now. Okay, it's near. Yeah, look. As you can see, it's gone more or less very rigid. So anyway, what I've done with this, outside I had a problem with the hose pipe. I'll show you what I mean. Now, while I'm in here, I'll just show you this. I drilled through this wood, made some of this plastic up and moulded it around here. That little bit there is a little piece of hose pipe, because as I've got the main hose pipe pulling through here, the heat burns this plastic. So just bear in mind, any friction, any heat will reshape this plastic. So keep it away from any heat. Now at the bottom of here, I've put kind of a thicker sheath just to take the width of this spike that I'm going to put it into. Let me just show you what I mean, what this is for. Now in the ground, I've got one of these spikes that go with one of these clothes horses, and here it is. I put the spike in here. I made a cover for it with magic plastic. I'm going to put that in now, like that. That's just to take up the thickness with that plastic, look. Now what I've got there is this hook. And the main reason for is this. Now when this is draping on the floor, it knocks all the plants, breaks all the plants. Now as I've got it there, watch, I can pull this now. Without it draping over all these plants. I can let it go back. So it's amazing what you can do with this mouldable plastic. I'll just leave that there. So yeah, this mouldable plastic's really good. But if you do buy any, go really careful with it. Adhere to the instructions. Be mindset of the heat, and it can stick to your fingers. Keep it well away from children. Only use it in areas where it's going to be safe. Safety, safety, safety. Belt and braces. If you can't do that, don't use it. Okay, so there's lots of other uses for this plastic that I've made over the time, from repairing a car, bumper, many things. I've even put a bigger handle on a screwdriver that was a little bit too thin to hold, a bit rigid. These are just remnants that I've used. Okay, so I hope you find that quite interesting stuff.